The other day, my dad and I planted some pine trees at Grandma's house. We grabbed the Honda Pilot that we use for all of the heavy lifting, grabbed the tools, went to Grandma's house. Dad, how do you feel about us planting trees today?
I'm sleepy.
This goes on that. Arborvitae is a fast, lush, quickly growing plant. Since my dad and I had placed rocks alongside the edge of his property to level it more or less and keep the clay retained when it rains, the plan was to first buy soil bags and then plant the trees in the brand new potting soil. So it looks like there's really bad traffic nowadays. It's kind of hard to see, but it looks like society is returning back to normal. Dad and I have made the executive decision to plant the trees another day. We're gonna put them in the garage.
Yeah, we're not making it by sundown with this traffic, and we would like to do it at daylight. But it's like we have half an hour at most.
Maybe a nice time lapse or something. I want a Jeep. Here's us unloading the potting soil and manure. The manure is going to be lightly interspersed in the potting soil. Having two men on the wheelbarrow was probably too much, so we had one man unload while the other man carries the wheelbarrow, taking turns to unload the trailer, which we bought from Facebook Marketplace actually for a pretty low price of $400. All it needed was a new bed, so we added in a plywood bed. Another video for another time on that. Here you can get a view of the rocks we laid out. My dad's neighborhood was actually recently built. I forget what it's called, but there was construction around here, and then all these rocks were readily available. The construction crews were totally cool with us picking them up, so that's what we did with the trailer. And here you can see the new potting soil and the manure getting mixed in together, interspersed in these brand new rocks. We were careful to lay them out such that they won't be falling on the fence anytime soon. We've had a few good, decent South Carolinian storms roll through, and the rocks are very, very stably arranged, as you can see with my prodding and the planting of the shovel. So speeding this up a little once we continue and add everything in. Once we've added enough soil in, we can actually begin removing the trees from their plastic little pots and start putting them into the ground. Our hope is that the roots are going to spread evenly between the rocks and the new soil, especially when there is heavier rainfall, and speeding things up again. We're aiming to have the trees be in a nice line so that when they grow together, we can trim them all in a neat, organized line. Maybe over time continue adding a little bit of soil, cover up those rocks a little bit more, and go from there. Here's just a nice shot of another angle that I felt like including. It highlights the process from another angle. It also shows the clouds nicely and gently rolling over our working area. Here we can see the row of trees that we're going for, taking shape. All in all, this felt like a terrific project to do. It wasn't too expensive, although prices have increased recently over time at the Home Depot, and this carbon impact is probably negligible, but it felt good to leave the computers inside and do something creative outdoors. Dad, how do you feel about the project that we did? I feel like we did the environment a solid.
I feel like a god. I'm creating life. You're creating life.